Whenever we read the newspaper, whenever we read the media, there will always be some news about climate change, environment degradation. There'll always be some news. But what surprises me was that the church at large doesn't seem to talk much about the problem. It seems to be a secular problem, not the church's problem. The Bible actually talks about God's creation, about nature, about our relationship with what God has created. We don't know much about creation care actually when we first started. It's just that there is a gut sense that in this season, creation care is important for the disciple. Around the year 2010, the leadership already started talking about the need to either rebuild the church or renovate the church. And I remember very early we asked the members, the various ministry leaders, church members to tell us what they want to incorporate into this renovation.
Oh, we want a bigger church, a better worship space. I say, bigger for what? Well, then more people can come and worship God. And besides, land is so expensive in Singapore. We better build as much as we can and maximize. We want to be good stewards of God's resource.
It's not wrong, right? But at the same time, we also realized that there was no depth to this kind of thinking about the future of the church. So that was the point where we realized we have to slow down the project, the physical project itself.
We both know that actually, apart from the hardware, the software is what we want to change. Building community.
And through the process of working on the physical building, the brick and mortar building, that process should be a process of building up our people.
So for Dinner and Dialogues, we figured that to bring community together is the best place where you can help people internalize these values. So we had different topics, and from justice issues to climate change and all that. Yes. And we took every opportunity when something came up to discuss from a biblical point of view. But apart from Dinner and Dialogues, we had a whole range of different things. So we had forums, we had festivals, we had one or two sermons, and very often the Sunday prayers would include creation care topics also.
Yeah, we call this place the Agora, and in Greek it means a marketplace. It is special because we intentionally built this place with some creation care considerations. We fill this place with lots of greeneries, lots of plants. We intentionally raise the roof of this place, and when we raise the roof, well, what that means is that it provides better airflow, and we do not need to air condition this space. All we need is just one huge fan at the top of our roof. Even on very hot afternoons, this will be a very cooling space, and our church members will just hang around here and refuse to leave. We always have community meals, right? And just like any other Singaporean communities, we love disposables. But when we began to realize the effect of disposables on the environment, we decided to switch over to reusable plates, bowls, spoons, forks.
Throughout your sharing, I feel you guys have also been able to be honest about the fact that you yourselves, who have been leaders in the process and leaders of the church, have been on a journey as well. And even others have been reminding you about the creation care journey you guys are still on.
There's one thing I really learned is that everyday Christianity comes alive when, creation care is included in our church life, because our members will see that, hey, the Bible actually speaks about everyday Christianity, isn't it? About washing our plates, or daily Bible reading, worship services, loving our neighbors, loving God, it comes together.
I am keenly aware that the lessons can be lost quite easily from one generation to another generation if we are not diligent about this communal practice as a form of discipleship. It's not just having some narrative about what our church is about, but it's a very conscious effort to ask ourselves, how do we continue to practice these values in new contexts?
Next station, Clementi.